Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from rainy Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be trust and the narcissist. Think about that for a minute. If you like the content, please subscribe. Guys, trust and the narcissist. When you first met the narcissist, if it was in a neighborly, romantic, or business relationship, you trusted them. You believed that they were a upstanding, good person, and you hoped and you wanted them to be that. And then over time you realize, wow, this person isn't even close to what I thought. They don't give. All they do is take, and they manipulate, and it's a one-way street with them. And I don't know if I can trust them. This is what happens. So I'm going to break down those three situations. And this even goes with when you were a kid. If you were a child, maybe your sibling, who now is a narcissist, but back then maybe they would stab you in the back. And maybe they wouldn't, tell the truth or take credit for doing the errands and the chores that you had to do. Things like that. Now that can be cute and fun when you're a kid. I get it. I understand. I was a kid too. I'm saying that, let's be real, a narcissistic parent has a golden child, and maybe you weren't the golden child. So I just want to say that. So getting back on track, trust in the narcissist. Guys, when you were in the relationship, you did trust. You believed in them, and you thought that they had your back. You thought that they were a good person because they wore that mask. And what they did is they portrayed themselves to be one person, which is you, essentially. And in reality, they are themselves, which is a parasite, a blood-sucking energy vampire who takes and destroys and manipulates and ruins people's lives. And this is in the business, this is in the neighbor, and this is in the romantic relationship. It can be even, like we mentioned, it could be on a quick trip on an airplane, anything like that. But what I'm trying to explain to you is, let's say this. When you were in the relationship, you were trusting, you were believing that they were doing their part to maintain the relationship, to keep things on a level playing field. And the longer you remained in that relationship, the more you realized this is a one-way street that benefits the narcissist only. It doesn't benefit you. And you find yourself always giving and giving and giving. And remember, you lose your resources. You lose your physical appearance, your physical abilities, your finances, your circle of friends, your hobbies, your interests, your self-assurance, your identity, which is a whole different video. You lose all of these things slowly as the narcissist chips and chips and chips away at you, who's supposed to be their significant other, or good friend, or coworker, or neighbor, or brother or sister, whomever. The narcissist knows one thing, and the one thing they know is how to manipulate and destroy and to create any kind of situation, circumstance that benefits them and that won't benefit you. So the narcissist in trust, there is none, and it takes you a long time to figure this out, because you being an empath and being on the channel, you understand what it takes, how people should be kind, considerate, loving, and caring, and that's how you are. And you were pushed, and you gave, and you trusted, and you believed, and most of the things that you believed in, if not all, were dashed in a moment, if you were discarded, or even if you weren't. There are only so many times you can go to the well. Meaning there's only so many times you can believe someone is going to do the right thing and have your back, and that you can trust them. And once trust is broken, and if it's broken repeatedly, it's a pattern. And when that happens, there is no trust, and it's game over. And you understand, wow, this person did not have my best interest at heart. In the business place, for example, maybe you trusted that the coworker was going to sign your name on that document with theirs, like you both did the work, but you couldn't sign your name because, let's pretend you were on vacation. What happens? The narcissist puts their name on the project that you guys both did together. They take credit, they get the corner office, they move up the corporate ladder, and you're like, what is this? I don't get this. That's one example. And yes, it happens more than you would know. Another example is with the neighbor. The neighbor, again, they're constantly coming over to your house, asking to borrow things, asking you for rides, sob stories. Maybe the neighbor, let's put it this way, maybe the neighbor in this situation, they know that you're just going to listen to them, and you're going to be there for them, and you're going to spend 1, 2, or 3 of your hours, let's say a day or a week. A day's a lot, but maybe it's a week, and they come over and just vent to you or complain about past failures or past relationships or past whatever, and you're like, the first couple times it's kind of cute because you're getting to know the neighbor, and you didn't put your boundaries up yet, and you're like, okay, it's fine, I understand it. Maybe they have a difficult life. We all have difficult lives. The point here is this person now looks at you as their therapist, that they're not paying. What they're doing is they're probably eating your food, chewing up your time, not even caring about you, and just babbling to you, when the whole time you're like, wow, do I need this? Am I getting paid for this? Do I want to be doing this? And the answer is no, no, no. So That's a boundary being crushed, and that's when trust is lost again. You see, the narcissist took advantage of you, just like the coworker did. The other one is the romantic relationship. This honestly stings the most out of any of them, and I've had all three, by the way. But it stings the most because you actually, when you find your significant other or somebody that you believe you want to spend the rest of your life with, there is a trust there. Put it this way, like this. When you get married, and some of you did, some of you didn't, and some of you are, and some of you will be. But when you take those vows, the vows mean different things to different people. And to me personally, they meant lifelong commitment, meant dedication, devotion, integrity, honesty, and trust. And the narcissist, I can assure you, the morning after the wedding was all done and the guests went home and everything, trust was already being broken. It was. I'm not getting into that in the video now, but trust was insidiously lost over my relationship, and I'm sure with you too. You see, why would somebody get married? Why would somebody actually walk down the aisle and say I do to somebody else? Well, I mean, you're going to believe that they trust you, right? And you trust them. Not the case, you guys. It's not the case at all. You see, the narcissist has different plans, and the plans revolve around them. Certainly not you. You're just eye candy, or you're just a person they can abuse, use, manipulate, discard, throw away in the trash like a piece of paper, and then find somebody new to do it to. But when you're with the narcissist in a romantic relationship, trust, think of how many times it gets broken. When you're texting them and they don't text you back. When they disappear for days or nights on end and they don't get back to you. When you ask them a question and you get silent treatment, or you get gaslit, or you get stonewalled. Are these healthy replies or responses from the narcissist or anybody? They're not. Why do you think the narcissist does this? Because they don't care. That's number one. But also because you can't trust them. Maybe they say, let's say this one, they're supposed to be home at work today at 5, and it's now 7:30, and there's nothing from them. Not like I'm going to be late or I'm in a traffic jam or anything. You won't get anything. All of a sudden the door opens at 7:30. The kids and you have already had dinner. The house is clean, whatever, and they're like, hey, what happened? Is everything okay? I texted you didn't reply to me. And then, watch this. Oh, I didn't see the messages. I was too busy. Everything's fine. It's no big deal. Really? Is that what a healthy relationship's about? I don't think so. But you see, that's how the narcissist sees it. Why? Because you're taking care of the kids, the house, the food, the dinner, everything, and they're just living their life solo, independently. There's no trust. They don't care. There's nothing they want to share with you. Why? Because if you actually knew what they were doing, you wouldn't believe it. So they're going to lie, fib, cheat, steal, manipulate, and destroy. But trust is huge, and you need to have trust with people. I'm not saying with the narcissist, we're past that. And I'm saying to you, you need to be able to trust people are going to help you out. Like, watch this. When you go to the gas station and you put the gas in the car, let's pretend, like down here in Costa Rica, people put the gas in for you. So wherever you live, I don't know how it works, but let's pretend that you pay the person, they put the gas in the car for you, but they didn't put it all the way. Okay, well, you're trusting that they're going to do the job, right? That's trust. That's just a simple thing, but it's real. Same thing with you're buying food at the grocery store. You're trusting that the system or the scanner or the person that checks you out is putting the correct information in. And how many times have you gone to Walmart or one of these big stores, I don't know what they are anymore, one of these big stores, and it says discount, get this product, I don't know, whatever it is, for half price, and you get 3 of them because, oh my God, I eat these all the time and it's going to save me money. And you do it, and then you get a couple other items and you pay and you go home and you look at the receipt. And guess what? Those items, they were on sale, but it wasn't registered in the scanner. So you paid 3 things for full price, and you're like, wow, this is not good. That happens all the time. All the time. Think about it. You need to have trust in your life. None more so than with your significant other or your family, with your relations, your relatives, your kids. And if you don't have it, it's not healthy. It's a bad feeling. It's horrible. It's disgusting. And I can assure you, trust is a two-way street. That's how it needs to be, because once it's broken, you know, like I mentioned on the channel, I'm a really big believer in second chances, sincerely. I don't know if many people are as big on second chances as I am. I really believe in them. But if you burn that second bridge the second time around, the trust is gone. You can't do it. It's over. And I'm talking with anything. So when you are putting your guard down and believing that someone's going to say they're going to do something, you're putting your faith in them, and you're believing them, and you're trusting that they're going to get the job done, no matter what it is. And like, watch another one, the airplane. You're on an airplane, you're flying from city to city. you're trusting that the pilot or the system knows what it's doing. And if that pilot or system doesn't, I mean, you get my point, right? So in relationships, it's exactly the same thing. You're trusting that people are going to do what they say and that they're going to have your back. With a narcissist, it doesn't work that way, you guys. The narcissist honestly doesn't care. They just don't care about, and they don't even care about their children, and I'm sorry. It's tough love, but I've lived it, I've seen it. They care about themselves and how cool they look and their appearance and all these things, and believe me, that will all disappear, just like the circle of friends, families, blown up relationships, divorces, everything, it's gonna come back to get them. And now this message, this video isn't about all of that. I'm letting you know trusting is something that maybe you got burned on, because I did, and it's difficult to find trust again. But when you empower yourself and you really dig deep and you use your new spider sense, or you use your new superpower, which is narcissism, and figuring it out, you can figure out who to trust, who to share certain information with, and who not to. And remember, we suggest on the channel frequently, if you just met somebody new, romantic relationship, neighbor, coach, friend, business associate, whatever, don't go telling them your life story. It's the last thing you want to be doing. Just a casual acquaintance, how are you? You know, I'll see you at the game next week, I hope your family's well, something like that. And build a relationship slowly if that's what you want to do. No matter what, you should not be divulging all of your personal information, good or bad, to a stranger, especially not in this day and age. There are just too many people that are out to take advantage and capitalize on your good fortune or misfortune. It's just the way it works. So guys, I want to let you know that this video, it's about trusting. You can trust again if you see fit to do so. If you don't, I understand. But eventually you're going to have to come around and understand that, yeah, you know, human beings, you can't trust everybody, let's put it that way. You should be able to trust the people that you feel instinctively comfortable with. And the narcissist fooled us once, they will never fool us again. There's no way, not after what we've been through. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I love doing it from rainy Costa Rica. This is Andrew. I love you all. God bless you. Namaste. Have a great night. And wherever you are on the planet, happy Halloween again. I hope you enjoy your evening. I love you all. God bless you. Bye.